Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talk. So your problem is controlled opposition. It's obvious. This is the problem. The CO network, the Hegelian dialectic, the amount of people who are part of the system pretending to be on the side of the people are everywhere, and they cover every angle. And I've been talking about this for a while now. Kind of started with my Trump New Age Doctors video. That was ages ago. I mean, it feels like ages ago. They're all working with one another to lead the people somewhere. Maybe sometimes deliberately leading you the wrong way to waste your time. Maybe sometimes to get you to sign up to something you wouldn't want to, and something that you're against, but they reframe it and word it in a different way and sell it to you in a different way. And I've got a couple of prime examples here. Now, this Kanye West and Candace Owens, they had the White Lives Matter stunt the other day. Really boring, it's getting really tedious. And then Kanye West appeared on Fox News doing an interview with Tucker Carlson, who likes wearing his Kabbalah wristband. Now, the CO network has influencers, agents in every corner. You have these ones here who are very big. They get promoted on loads and loads of channels, get loads and loads of numbers. They meet with Trump, etc. And then you have much smaller ones. I see at the moment we are getting some of the bigger shills. They are attempting to give them more exposure in the media and try and make them more believable. I think that the public are starting to see through these puppets and see through the illusion of the mainstream and the fake alternative on the other side. And they're just playing everyone, all of the viewers. And these people they place up as heroes. I don't believe it's working. For example, Jordan Peterson, he was on Piers Morgan there a few weeks ago, giving him a lot of exposure, and YouTube algorithm helping as well. And then we had the subversive plant Andrew Tate on the same Piers Morgan show. In Andrew Tate's case, they're trying to make him seem like he's really against the system, with Piers Morgan playing the bad guy. It's a pantomime to try and make him look good. And then cue all the minor shill YouTube accounts, Rumble accounts, who then go and make videos and say stuff like, oh, Andrew Tate, he destroyed Piers Morgan in the interview, etc., etc. It's all pantomime. These are showcases for them to be promoted and attempt to make them more authentic to the audience. You can check out the CIA details about these people in my previous videos. I'm not going to go over all of that again now. I mean, really, if you haven't cottoned on to this huge CO network by now, then I don't know. It's never been more obvious. I mean, Andrew Tate, most censored man on the internet, but he just got 3 million views in that Piers Morgan video. I don't think he's really censored, is he? Now, that Kanye West interview the other day is another attempt to reinforce him as being for real, to try and make that psyop more realistic. Another high-profile puppet. Of course he loves Trump. Of course he loves Elon Musk. And he loves Russell Brand. He's found Jesus whilst hanging out with Satanist Marilyn Manson. Yeah, of course he did. Then we have Candace Owens, who again, do I really have to explain? As you can see, this one is part and parcel of the CO network, the higher ranked CO network. Like I've said, you have the mainstream media, which is the first net in order to catch people and influence them with their propaganda. Then, of course, they then create a second net to catch those that see through the first net and bypass it. This one is part of the second net. So, of course, she supports Trump. She supports Elon Musk. Here she is hanging out with Russell Brand, Nigel Farage, on GB News, on InfoWars, of course, with Alex Jones. Of course, with Paul Joseph Watson, Ben Shapiro. Hey, guess what? All of these people support Elon Musk and Trump. What a surprise. And so on. All the same old faces, because they all network together to create the second net to catch those who avoided the first net. They saw through the mainstream media. They're here to catch those ones. Now, what they do, and this is just one example, what I want to do is show how here we have a high-profile CO network agent and how this coincides with the low-level ones and how they play the same game. Now, you may have noticed many people going on about ditching PayPal. Now, I'm not a fan of PayPal, but I noticed that all of a sudden this CO network, both the one in the USA and the UK, all of them were retweeting each other saying close your PayPal account because of this thing that they were going to hold money in people's accounts if they were putting out misinformation, which they've now backtracked on, which is obviously not good. But I found it strange how they were all doing this, saying this thing about PayPal. All of it in synchronicity, in an orchestrated manner, and Candace Owens being one of the people who was saying it the most. Close your PayPal accounts, she was saying. Well, Candace Owens at the same time is telling people to get this, glory fee or glorify, with it being fi as in Wi-Fi, so glorify, sorry. She is clearly shilling for this company. Glorify is backed by none other than Peter Thiel, the guy who is the founder of Palantir, the CIA Big Brother eye in the sky spying on everyone. Named after the crystal ball, the evil crystal ball in the Lord of the Rings. The funder and also a funder of MAGA, and Trump. This Glorify is a new app that is a financial all-in-one app. It says Glorify is reinventing the digital financial services customer experience, allowing members to manage their finances all in one place, mortgages, digital banking, and tailors social media for you and other stuff, and recommends you all these things. But here's what I noticed in the small print on their site. It's a way of introducing the social credit score. Here it says about how you earn points. How you earn points. Use your Glorify product. You can earn points by using your Glorify product as described below. Promotional offers. You may be provided with promotional offers that let you earn points. If we make a promotional offer, we will let you know the specific terms and conditions that apply. Behavioral activities. You can earn points by completing certain actions in the Glorify mobile app and by referring friends who open and use Glorify product. Negative point balance, subtracting points from your Glorify account. For example, if you return items purchased, etc., etc., it can result in a negative point balance. So as you can see, this is a points-based system on behavioral activities, and it's set up to give points and take points away. This is your social credit score. This is your behavior modification system of digital control. So here we have Candace Owens telling everyone to close your PayPal account while simultaneously telling you to set up this digital app instead, which is obviously based around introducing a social credit system, a social credit score, which is what the New World Order wants. Okay, so this is how it works. They pretend to be on your side, but lead you into the dragon's den by way of a different avenue. Same as InfoWars, Steve Bannon, Alex Jones, and you remember not that long ago, they were trying to get people to sign up with their blockchain, new financial system, new currency, digital currency, pretending to be on your side, but leading you into the digital trap. So you have all of these big players with big audiences who do this. But you can also see it with the smaller ones, like this Dan Aston Gregory, who I talked about before. And here we see, now he is doing the same thing. He is flogging, selling access to a course to learn about blockchain, promoting digital currencies, which is to lull people into getting set up with cryptocurrencies and blockchain and eventually social credit scores. It's lulling people into the digital trap. And I'm sure you're going to notice many more of these people, these high-profile people and low-profile people do the same thing. Oh, and don't fall for that. One of their excuses is like, it's the only way we can beat them at their own game. We need to have our own digital currency, get this digital currency and get into this. No. They just want to get you into the digital domain where you can then be cut off in an instant and your money can be made programmable. No, don't fall for that one. You need to turbocharge your discernment. As always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to hugotalks.com, the website, and I'll see you later.